Hello again. I'm on day 10 of my water urine fast. I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday I was feeling weak, so I went to the beach and spent an hour in the salt water, and that seemed to rejuvenate me. And after that I went to a friend's house to get a massage, and she did such a great job. She was one thing I want to mention was she was pushing on my stomach around the colon and getting things moving. Like, I've had uh, not success in much success in going to the bathroom, but after like a couple hours after the massage, or maybe an hour, I was at Home Depot and was feeling like I could throw up. I was sweating. I was like, what's going on here? I made it to the toilet and had a few nuggets come out, and then after that I felt so much better. It's like, that's what needed to happen. And yeah, so the massage was mostly like I was feeling a lot of aches in the back of my legs. I don't know if it was the nerves or the bones. So she did, worked on my legs quite a bit. And she recommended putting my legs up in the air against the wall. And so I did that for an hour last night. And that seemed to help a lot. I was getting restless leg syndrome at night. So, yeah, I couldn't sleep very well for most of the time I was fasting. And another thing that helped was I joined a Facebook group called Urine Therapy Public Representatives and Advocates. And somebody on there mentioned to help with sleeping, put some urine on your belly button before you go to bed. And I was like, really, but it really worked. Like, I slept better last night than I had in the whole time I was fasting. So, yeah, that's great. I started using a neti pot, and your nose does drain a little bit after you use it. Supposedly it touches the brain barrier when it's going up your nose. I don't know how much, unless you were upside down, how much it reaches. But yeah, I know it's doing something because my nose is draining, for a while after that, and it just feels much better in my nose. Yeah, it stings a little bit, when you do it, but it's worth it. So I started reading on PDF, a book by John W. Armstrong. It's called Waters of Life. And this was years ago, like in the late 1900s, I think, maybe 1960s or something like that. So the patients that the medical doctors couldn't seem to help, they were like down to their last couple days of living, they would send him to John Armstrong for treatment, and they would go on the urine therapy. And some of the stories on there is like their urine was so cloudy, and I don't know how they drank it, but they committed, and within days they could see a much better improvement. And then I'd say most of them went up to 28 days of this to completely have no side effects. Like, they were completely cured. So it's amazing. Like, this body of ours, God gave us everything we need in our body. And so if we had a food shortage or got lost, as long as you had a cup with you. I suppose camping people, would have something to pee in. So, yeah, that book, I really recommend it, Water of Life. It's just so much story upon story, like gangrene, like we think that's like the end all of end alls, and that not only would they drink the urine, they would apply it to the gangrene area, and they saw new skin developing, almost immediately, and they were completely cured of the gangrene. And now my friend that I met at the beach, that's been doing it for 5 years, he had MRSA, so a flesh-eating bacteria, and he put his urine on it, and it grew back a perfectly good toe. Like, you can see the new skin, where it's grown back. It's so beautiful. And anyways, it's been getting harder to drink my urine, and I don't know if it's because of the massage. Maybe she moved around a bunch of toxins and it changed the taste of the urine, but I've been drinking more water than urine last few days. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've also been putting it in my hair at night because it's supposed to take away the gray. I don't know if you can. I haven't seen a change, but it could take time. So you can put the aged urine, like whatever you don't drink, just save it in a bottle, and you can put that on your hair and, put it on your face. And also you can soak your feet into it. It's supposed to be really good for soaking your feet in because our skin is the biggest absorption, of everything. So, yeah, I've really just been putting it, on my face, my hair, my neck, and I do the backs of my hands because I have a lot of liver spots. And it seems to be lightening up, and my hands seem to be smoother. I've been eating, fairly healthy, like fruitarian mostly. I can't say I never eat any cooked food before I did this, but I'm hoping that this will give me the strength to stick to not eating cooked food. But so my skin has been pretty good just from eating fruit. And I tan pretty well. So, my skin is really soft. My face seems to be soft. So I don't know how much it's improving from the urine, but I think I see a few changes, a little bit better. Yeah, so anything you don't drink, you can save and use it externally. Some people say they even use it for enemas, and it gives them a jolt of energy, and they can feel it tingling inside, so they feel like that's getting some cleansing done. Yeah, it's really been a good experience so far. So with the weight loss, it has slowed down. In the last 5 days, I've lost 9 pounds. So I was losing about 3 pounds a day. Now it's down to 1.5 to 2 pounds a day. There was one day I didn't lose any weight, and I was discouraging, but the next day I lost 2.5 pounds. So that was good. I've thought about just going for 14 days and stopping and just going back to to watermelon if it's still in season. I don't even know if they still have it. But starting with something, juicy fruits. In December, some people I follow on YouTube, Charlie Freak from Freak Sense TV, and a man named Josh X. They're going to be leading a 20-day juice feast, leading up to December 21st, when the planets are supposed to be aligning. Or planets, I think. Stars, whatever. So there's supposed to be I don't know it's the winter equinox, I believe. Anyway, and then they're going to do a 3-day water fast on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, leading up to December 25th, and like having a new, like a rebirth, spiritually, physically, mentally, because fasting is an amazing tool for getting clarity and looking inside yourself. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, people have recommended, or my friend recommended, I try to do this for 40 days, and we'll see how long I make it. I mean, so far I feel good, but I'll take it day to day and see. You know, if I start feeling too weak, I'll probably start eating again. But like like I said, yesterday I was weak and today I'm not. So, you know, sometimes you'll have those days when you're feeling like giving up. But my friend just said, you know, it was so nice to have the encouragement from my friend to keep going. And I'm glad I did. So, yeah, everything is great. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.